out here on the porch. The little one's over there digging for bugs. I don't know what his obsession is with bugs, earthworms and spiders and ants and all the things that little boys like. So he's over there digging in the dirt. And I'm just sitting out here enjoying the front porch. My husband just power washed the lawnmower, and so he's in the house now because he pooped himself out. So he's sitting down in the house. I got done cooking breakfast for the boys. I never eat with them. Um, I don't eat like um, I cook for them essentially. Um, so I cooked breakfast. I got up at 8. So the way that our schedule goes on the weekdays is, or not even on Saturday. My husband goes to work at 3 in the morning, so I get up with him and I cook him breakfast and prepare his lunch and send him on out the door, and then I go back to sleep until 6 when my little one has to go to school, and so we like our mornings, we always start our mornings real early, and so Sundays are the only day that like we don't have any reason to get up super early. However, their biological clocks, wake them up. My husband will probably sleep till 5, maybe if we're lucky. And then my son still gets up, like around 6:30 normally, and they're so loud and awake and they're like singing and all that stuff, and I tell them, leave me alone until 8. Like, you guys got to give me until 8. Like, I'm not getting out this bed to do anything for y'all, and y'all need to be quiet because I like to start my mornings quiet, and they like to start their mornings with just loudness. So I got up at 8, and I was like having like, horrible I have circulation issues, and like my right side last night was like my leg all the way down to like from my hip to my foot was bothering me all night. So I was like up and down because it kept on like cramping, and like it would go numb, and it was just it wasn't a good sleep. And so I wasn't getting out of bed until 8. So I got out of bed at 8, cooked breakfast, got the laundry started. Got a bunch of laundry to do. I got school clothes and I got work clothes to get washed today. Um, I usually do our bedding on a day that the boys are gone. So I have enough like just regular clothes to wash. Um, Today for I got a good 4 loads. I washed the school clothes separately from the work clothes, and the towels are separate, so it just ends up being a lot of loads. Later on, we're gonna go to a store called Ollie's, which is like a discount store. It has like everything in it, like everything a Walmart would have. Of course, on a smaller scale, and everything's at a discount rate. So we're gonna go over there and check out what they got. We're gonna take another stab at our garden a little later today. Um, but yeah, I'm really just it's not too hot out here right now. My allergies though suck from being outside so much yesterday. This pollen is really killing me. So I took some allergy medicine, and just trying to relax and be in positive a positive space. A worry free, stress free, positive space is where I'm trying to keep myself. Like, even with the chores around the house, you know, just get them done, and like one and done. We do have to, because we have the stone shower, on the ground. Our shower is stone, and so it gets like built up around all of the stone and stuff like that. So I scrubbed it out the other day. I sprayed it and scrubbed it, but we do have a steamer that we usually, like steam it with. So I do have to do that today. That and then I'm not. I'm not sure, but like we do our floors every day. I have like the vacuum that mops and vacuums, but I don't. I use that when the boys are gone. But when they're here, I just vacuum the floor. So just with the regular vacuum. So I got to get that done. So I have a few things to get done. So I could be doing that instead of sitting here. But I'm taking a little peaceful moment to sit and enjoy the birds. Arkansas really has a lot of birds. A lot more than I seen in South Georgia, I would say. Like, and yeah. So um, just being positive. I'm not trying to find anything negative to look at. Maybe a little later, I might like to play in the messiness, but I'm just trying to stay on a positive vibe right now today. I did buy a new air purifier. I got the free 3-day shipping, so it should be here tomorrow. We already have an air purifier, but my son has such bad allergies. I We keep that in his room for him. So I got another one that covers more space for the front part of the house. So I can't wait for that to come. And I think it's the one that you could put the essential oils in if you want to. I'm not gonna put anything in it because I already have the little steamer with the essential oils, and I burn incense. That's why that's the biggest reason why I want the air purifier. And then of course we have a dog that sheds, so we want to, make sure his dander and stuff is not like floating in the air. So that should be here tomorrow. But yeah, I hope I find something good at Ollie's when I go. Shopping is something that I really like to do. I am a consumer. I do consume at the stores, and I haven't been really buying anything. What, baby? Ooh, peace, baby. He's in the house resting. He got pooped out. He worked too hard out here. You didn't help him work? Nope. It's 11:18, 11:19 actually. You got 1 minute. Go wash your hands. Take your shoes off. 1 minute. Get your guys and go wash your hands and take your shoes off. And by that time, it'll be ready. On Sundays, he can't get on his device electronics until 11:20. Um, so that's why he's asking if it's 11:20. It's 11. It's 11:19. You scratched your face too. How'd you do that? You got a big scratch on your face. And Myra, Odie's face got a big old scratch on it. Oh my goodness. He just cut his face. I always worry about like marks and stuff on my child and sending them to school. I don't want them to get the wrong idea. So I am the helicopter parent. I was talking to my daughter yesterday about that when she was young. Like I was so strict on her. It is 11:20. Did you see that scratch on your face? Ridiculous. That's because he's reckless with the sticks and stuff. He likes to dig and he uses the sticks but so I was talking to my daughter. I'm gonna get back to it. I was talking to my daughter yesterday, I think, and we were just talking about like how strict I was on her. Like like she always had to be the cute girl, like like with the pretty girl that don't get dirty kind of thing. And then she would go to my mom's house on the weekend, she would go to my mom's house on the weekend, and I had younger brothers that were her age. Um, and so her uncles, me and my mom were pregnant at the same time. No, she was pregnant with my sister a year or so. They're a year older than my daughter. So they're very close in age. So she would go over there with the boys and she would come back just as filthy as I've ever seen her. Like every time, like my little precious little girl that I keep cute all week, that is in the nicest clothes and all of this, she would come back a little ragamuffin. Um, and we're like that still with him, like like every night, like we're the parents that like every night you taking a bath, like you're not, if you wore clothes that go in the dirty basket, you're not re-wearing clothes or anything like that. And is the same thing, we've had to try to we've had to try real hard to allow him to get dirty and to be the boy that he, like should be able to be. So we've gotten better with it. Yeah, we've definitely gotten better with it. Uh, so yeah, but so I did with my therapist. We did set a plan that all week I'm going to try to turn all my negatives into positives, and I'm going to chart them in my journal, and I'll take them in. I don't see her until next week. It's really good. I've been, like on such a good path. I do now only go to therapy every other week, and not only every other week, I go in person. So I used to just do virtual every week. At one point, I was doing twice a week. And so now I'm down to every other week, and I go in, which is a big accomplishment for me. And so we set this goal, so I'm going to see how it turns out. And um, it's funny because with my therapist that I have now, I had the same therapist for a very long time. But of course, you move states, and then when you move states, then you have to get a therapist in your state, because your therapist that you had before might not be licensed in that state to be a therapist to you. So it took a little while for us to gel, but now we kind of get each other. But she's a little spastic too, which kind of cracks me up a little bit. It does crack me up. She's a little high strung. Her anxiety. Sometimes I feel like I'm her therapist, which cracks me up. I'll leave the office like laughing because like she spent half the time dang telling me her problems with her dad, because her mom recently passed away, and she's having issues with her dad. So I leave out of there like I was her therapist, which is just kind of a funny dynamic, because I had to lean so hard on therapy for so long just to get me, like I said, I was going twice a week, and group there, and I've done the group therapy, the day programs, with I've done those multiple times. I've done DBT group therapy. I've done single therapy with DBT, and it was just I had to lean so hard on um, my therapy. Like that was just holding on, like between the days, in order to have that support system. Like I was holding on by a thread all the time. And now having the accomplishment that I have, and it can always change. I could, like I could go backwards if I'm not careful. So I have to make sure that I'm tending to my mental health, and and being aware of the fact that I do have a mental illness, and a mental illness is not always gonna be um not always going to just be quiet. Like sometimes it may take over, and knowing what to do in those times is what the difference maker makes. I hope the hope for me really is to never have to see another um, behavioral health center. Like those places are scary. They're unhelpful. They're scary. You miss your family. They make you feel helpless. Like there's just a lot of things that are not good about them, but they're necessary when you're not rational and you can't make sound decisions, and you don't have, or you're not allowing somebody else to make sound decisions for you. They are um they are helpful. Hey, I'm sucking. Oh, you eat ice cream, huh? That's pretty back left. Okay. No, I don't want ice cream. No. But so they are necessary, but I hope that I never have to see another one, um the inside of another one ever a day of my life. So I try to keep my mental health at the top of my mind with everything that I do. And yeah. So he came back to life. I see. He's watching sports so he could bet. He's not been a good better though. His bets haven't been. He's basketball is not his thing. We'll say at this point. Hopefully, when football starts, it gets a little better for him. But I don't know. I don't even think he ever watches a full game of anything. He falls asleep every time he watches sports. He falls asleep. So I don't know how he could bet anyway, because he never watches a full game. Because that game, about 20 minutes, that game is watching him every time. It don't matter. He falls asleep. It could be the Super Bowl, and he's sleeping. He can't watch more than 20 minutes. What you see that scratch though? That was a pretty bad scratch. It's actually open. He needs something to put it on, like something on it, some kind of cream or something. It's open. Yeah, it was. You didn't check him that good. Yeah, probably cat. Probably. Cats, yeah, cat. We're not cat people. No offense to people that are cat people, but he's not a dog person either. He's not an animal person in general. I'm trying to get another dog, but he's pushing back on us. But the puppy's already ready for us. Um, he's like freshly wrapped, and he'll be ready to come to a new home when my son's going to Georgia. So when my son goes to Georgia, the puppy can come home from Georgia to us with us. But he's still saying no. But we already named him. His name's gonna be Nugget. So how can you name already, like, if you've already named the animal, then how could you not get the animal? That's the thing. We've already named him. And he's a Chihuahua Shih Tzu mix. So he's a little dog. He ain't gonna be 33 pounds like our lab. Um but our dog deserves to have a friend. And I don't think it'd be a problem. We had, because we used to have, we had Buddy, which was my daughter's dog. He was a long haired Dotson. And so we had Buddy. And then we got Art, the dog that we have now, as a puppy. And we still had Buddy at the time, but Buddy has passed away. Um, so now have just Art, but I think the Art would do good with having a friend because he's not aggressive at all.